Welcome back to the program. It takes loads of energy to run in marathons.
And for one particular Singaporean woman, add in guts as well. Because she not only runs the 42-kilometer stretch, she does so dressed up mostly in a Catwoman costume.
In her most recent race at the Gold Coast Airport Marathon in Queensland, Australia, she even ran in a princess outfit. So let's meet 50-year-old Jane Upside, who's made a name for herself in the region as a celebrity runner. We're lucky to have you in. Good morning.
Yeah, so you dressed up all for us in this is your Catwoman outfit, is that right?
Yes, right.
Okay. This is your favorite character? Why did you choose this character?
I chose this character because this is my trademark, and I'm also a cat lover. That's one of the reasons.
So you usually run marathons in Catwoman costume, or do you have other costumes as well in your wardrobe?
Okay, in my usually beside this Catwoman costume, I also wear a different type of costumes. It depends on the races.
On the occasion?
Yes,
what
occasion.
What other costumes do you have?
Other costume like I dress up as a flower lady, and then sometimes I dress up like a balloon lady, princess. Yes.
Okay, so how do you know? So how do you plan for the event? So you know the marathon's coming up. What do you think about before you choose which outfit?
Usually I will discuss with my husband, so I will give him certain idea or this. I said, should I dress up like this, then he will confirm with me what kind of costume I should wear.
And your husband has a big part in this. I hear that he makes your costumes. Is that right?
Yes, right. Because certain races, he will do it for me, and he will sew for me.
Wow.
Then he will get all the materials for me.
Okay, but he's not a tailor by training or a...
No, he's not.
Okay.
Moral support in that sense. I mean, your husband's touch to the costume. That's really sweet. When was the first time you ran in a marathon in a costume? I mean, do you have a long history? Okay,
my first time I ran a marathon with a costume, which is a Catwoman, in the year of 2006, which is a Standard Chartered Marathon, because there is a fancy dress costume competition.
So, were you running marathons before that? Just as a normal runner, not dressed up in costume?
Before that, the year of 2002, I just started with the brisk walk, big walk, and those 10-kilometer runs. Okay.
So it was actually the fancy dress costume part which attracted you to take part in the marathon?
Not really, because I find that everybody run with the normal running attire.
Yeah.
So I prefer to look at something different.
But I'm just wondering, I mean, Catwoman was your first costume, this very costume that you wore, you're wearing this morning. Isn't it uncomfortable? I mean, when you're running 42 kilometers, you're sweating and it's so hot.
For me, no. I feel much comfortable because along the road, you can see a lot of those supporters will cheer on you, and you feel enjoy.
Right. The supporters' reaction.
So actually that helps, because usually you're tired running along a certain stretch, and then people give you a cheering, you kind of get boosted a little bit.
Yes.
So do you find that you have to, are some of the suits a bit warmer, perhaps a bit harder to run in, or have they all been specially made such that it's just for running?
Usually you have to wear ties, so which is you feel much comfortable. Then rather than you wear flat type, it's quite difficult for you to run, and you have to choose the material also.
So far, which has been your favorite marathon that you've run? Which country, where has this been?
From my decision, I prefer Gold Coast Marathon. That is the best, first best in my history. Second is Tokyo. So like this early of this month, on the 5th of July, I went to Gold Coast Marathon, which is very interesting, and I enjoy the run because it's a flat road, and furthermore, it's a sea breeze, and the weather is pretty cool.
Right.
Yes, it's pretty good for our Asian people.
And they also have that costume category in the marathon.
They don't, I'm not too sure, I can't remember. But for myself, I dress up as a princess.
Regardless whether...
So it doesn't matter now.
Yes,
Every
that doesn't
marathon has a
matter.
costume element
Yes.
for you.
That's been pretty amusing for the onlookers. I mean, something to look forward to. I know you are trying to hit 10 marathons this year.
Yes, right.
What's the most you've ever run in a year?
The most I run is only 4.
Wow, that's more than double that.
Yes, so I'm thinking I'm getting older and older, so I want to clock more, and
Okay.
I want to see whether I got energy. Yes, whether I can afford
Sure.
to clock 10.
And how many have you run this year so far?
This year I have done 5 marathons.
Okay.
Already?
Yes.
So you're on
Yeah.
track,
Halfway
on target, on
Yes.
target to complete 10.
Right.
So is Catwoman outfit your favorite costume, or do you try to wear different costumes every time you're there?
My favorite is a Catwoman, but I have to look into the weather as well, because
Right,
like in our country the weather is humid, so
Yeah.
it's a little bit warm.
You should probably start getting some sponsors. I'm sure you could. Then you can get you can even change outfits halfway during the marathon. See, now that's another idea.
Yeah.
Well, you are among a number of increasing women to be drawn to marathons. Why do you like running?
I love running because in the year of 2002, at that time, I put on a lot of weight because my daughter is the one who encouraged me to go for exercise. So from time to time, the result is there, which I'm reducing my weight. So I find it's much better if I start running. But it never come into my mind, I want to join a marathon. Yes, until the year of 2004, I see a lot of those advertisements about marathon. So from there, I think it's a good time for me to run marathon. I want to try because other people can do it. Why can't I?
And with the fun of wearing costumes, you're addicted to it now.
Yes, right.
Well,
So-
there are also marathons which, target especially women. Do you prefer only women race or mixed races?
For me, I prefer mixed races because you can see there is some couples, they are runners also, so they can run together with their loved one.
Sweet ones.
I see. So I guess for you, running is the enjoyment of the run. It's not really, you don't think about the competition so much as in trying to win. But I'm sure you're pretty good by now, right?
Because for myself, I don't go for the competition because I just want to enjoy the run and enjoy wearing my fancy costume.
I mean, it's fun wearing the costume, but it must be fun to see the reactions as well from the people around you. I mean, even the runners, they might get distracted. Yes. What's the most interesting or funniest reaction that you've witnessed?
Because based on my experience, usually when the moment I get into the start points, and most of the runners will call me, "Hey, Kat, come, let's take photo together with me." Then along the road when I run, the members of public also sometimes, will ask, stop me and then take photo together.
So
with
see, in
me.
your case, when men out there give you a cat whistle, it's a compliment. So when you're running up. Well, good luck for your next race and all the best.
Okay, thank you very
Jenna,
much.
for coming in. That's Jenna, the Catwoman costume today. She's put on just especially for us.
And well on her way to achieving her 10 marathon runs this year. She's done 5 already. So
halfway through.
fantastic, fantastic.